I just received from Take-A-Lot my DJI RS3 Mini, and I am just going to set it up real quick because I want to do a real world example of how long it takes for a newbie, a beginner, first time camera gimbal user to stabilize and balance the gimbal. I watched, I think it's Jevon Dovey, I watched his video on how to balance this thing, but now I don't recall him saying anything about having to first charge it. Okay, let's see if we can get this right. So I need to unlock all of these. Unlock. I suppose I only need to power it on when I actually... There's another unlock button here somewhere. Oh, here? Why does this look so weird? Okay, so this quick release plate. Actually, I need to lock all of these in position. Okay, now that I know what's actually happening here. All right, I have it in vertical mode now. Now I can start the fun part of trying to balance this thing. This is a lot more complicated than I thought it would be. I'm going to go back to balancing it horizontally because this could take all blimmin' day. You can try balancing this thing now. Oh. Wait.
Just slightly.
Okay, so it is. Okay, so
now it's balanced on the tilt motor. And the way that I know that it's balanced is that I can move it to any position and let go, and the camera won't move. So right now I only have the tilt lock undone. I move the camera to a bunch of different positions of where this motor can move, and the camera shouldn't move. I should just let go and the camera stays exactly there. No matter where I pull the camera to and stop and let go, it's gonna just sit there. So now the next motor that we need to adjust is the roll motor end.
yeah.
And that's the one that's on the back here. You can see that the camera's gonna fall. So if I let go of it, it's not gonna drop like it just did. So what we're gonna do is unlock the arm that allows us to change our tilt balance. And the lever that we're gonna use is right next to where we unlocked the camera. So we're gonna unlock this tilt arm and slide the camera back because right now my camera is falling forward. So I'll is the forwards and back, but the other one is down here next to the camera, and that's how high the camera sits. So right now, the camera is pretty bottom heavy. If I was to pull this arm up to the top, you'd see that the camera's gonna fall and it's top heavy. So no matter what I do, the camera's always flipped upside down. And so through this process of balancing the tilt arm, you wanna make sure that you're balancing both of these arms so that the camera's not top heavy or bottom heavy, and it's also not forward balanced or backwards balanced. So you're gonna play with all four axes to be able to get the camera so that it doesn't move forwards, backwards, up or down. And you're gonna wanna play with both arms at the same time because both of them are impacting your balance. And so as you pull your camera forwards and backwards, you're also gonna be pulling your camera up and down.
Okay, I think I've got this one right.
So I'm gonna move it up just one bar more up. And a lot of times it just takes pushing just a little pressure with your thumbs so it slightly moves. All right, so now it's balanced on the tilt motor. And the way that I know that it's balanced is that I can move it to any position and let go and the camera won't move. So right now I only have the tilt lock undone. I move the camera to a bunch of different positions of where this motor can move, and the camera shouldn't move. I should just let go and the camera...
Okay, maybe. Okay, we're getting the hang of this. Okay. I think boss baby, we're in business. Cool. Okay, it's balanced because it's not moving anywhere else. That only took 20 hours to do, but it is done. Okay, so I'm done with that one. Tilt axis locked, done. This one here is next, the roll motor. Okay, it's locked, locked, all is locked. I've got to unlock this one. Okay, oh. Okay, so it's got to come back to level. And then we know that it is. Okay, so now I've got to move it. Okay, I think that's too far that way. No, that's way too, I'm going to have to go more this way. Okay, no. There. No, almost. Okay, so if I go there, it comes back to center, and if I go there, it comes back to, okay, maybe it needs to go a little bit more to the other way. Okay, let's test it now. Okay, there it goes back. I think it might be too heavy on this side, so I've got to go a little bit more there. No, it's just like, I see what he means by incremental. Okay. Oh no, that's definitely not it. So I have to go back this way, push it back that way. Pretty much if it's like one little more scooch. See? No. I think the way I had it just now was actually just right. Okay, it's too much heavy on that side. So I need to put it more this way. Is that right now? Let's see. Goes back that way because it's too much heavy this way now. So I think it's literally just to there. Nope. Okay, let's see. I'm not getting this one. No, that's too much that way. And this is too much that way. And that goes there, and that goes. I think that is pretty much as perfect as I can get it. I wonder. This one is not happening, so. Okay, I think I know what I'm doing now. Okay. Yeah, okay. It literally was around here. You know what, I think I had it in the right place. I think maybe the issue is coming from up here. because that comes to center, and then this one isn't coming to center now. Oh, I hope I don't have to balance this every single time, because then that's going to be a mission. I have a feeling that I didn't maybe balance it correctly up here. Although it's staying where I put it. Okay, so I guess I'm just going to move on to the roll axis now.
Right back to the center and stops. And so what you're looking for is a fall in either the left or right direction. So to be able to find the adjustment, you need to just tilt the camera forward. And then when you swing this arm around, it's either going to fall forwards or it's going to fall backwards. So right now, the camera's falling forwards towards the lens. Whereas if I slid this all the way back, you would see that it would fall towards that back motor. So what you want to do is make adjustments and then tilt the gimbal to see if it rotates forwards or backwards. This one is balanced when you tilt forward and the camera doesn't move one way or the other. You'll see when you're using these different lines, there's a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it's also cut in half, and then there's smaller lines in between the halves. So what I like to do is start on the big numbers, find the big number where it's closest, and then use the half marks, and then from there go incrementally. So you could really use the guides on this to make gimbals. So I found the point that it's balanced. I'm going to move it forward. It doesn't shift around. I can move this motor around, and wherever I set this camera, it's going to stop.
Oh.
This camera is perfectly balanced. So the last step about
Okay, so it's got to stay in the position that I put it. So forward, fine. No, it's still too much. Let's see. Okay. So I actually got to pull it back a bit. Okay, so here we are. He said it's got to stay in the position.
doesn't shift around. I can move this motor around, and wherever I set this camera, it's going to stop.
Okay.
Here to balance these gimbals. So I found the point that it's balanced. I'm going to move it forward. It doesn't shift around.
It's still moving no matter where I put it. I don't know. Oh, I understand. Okay, I can feel it now. All right, so you've actually got to just get a feel for it. Go to the, so my recommendation would be to go to the extremes of the 0 or the 5, and then seeing which way it falls. And then you can actually get a sense of where the gimbal needs to be. Okay, I think it's balanced now because it's not really, a little bit, maybe just a smidge back. Okay, no. Let's try here. So it actually was balanced around the 2 here. No, now it's going back a bit. Okay. Ignore my recommendation because now I'm like, okay. All right, so now you know what? Actually, listen to my recommendation. I think I was correct. So I'm just being a bit too fussy now. I guess we'll see when we get to the calibration how correct I was. Okay. A little bit more forward. Just check that this is still filming, because it's already 18 minutes long. Okay, I think that is correct. Okay, cool. Now,
Camera, it's gonna stop. So you'll press and hold the power button for 3 seconds until the gimbal turns.
1, 2,
You'll hear a little sound.
3.
And then in the upper left-hand corner,
You know what?
there's gonna be a calibration button. So you click that, and then
I'm going to have to continue with this just now because it's got a charge. Yay! A little bit of a while later, I'm going to switch it on now and check how we did for balancing it. Why doesn't it want to switch on? I've been pressing the record button this whole time. That's why it doesn't want to switch on. The power button is on the side. It's not the button with the red dot. Wow. Okay, English. Yes, that's the one. Okay. So now, let me just make sure that my Bluetooth is on. Alright, okay, so let us do auto calibrate, start calibration. Let's see how well I did. Oh, it's doing all shaky kinds of things. Having a little bit of a dance here. I did unlock all the things, yeah. Did I? Yeah. Oh, how did I do? Okay, it's complete. It shows a green picture of the gimbal, so that's a good thing. That means that I got it correct. Now, okay, so that's it. I've balanced and calibrated the gimbal, which is awesome. So, there she is. Okay, what mode? Oh, it's pan. Okay, so let me change it to pan follow. And then it stays in place there. And then let's see for underslung mode. Oh, that is so rad, you guys. Look at that, hey? So I will probably do another video of me trying to balance it in vertical mode. I know this video was very long, but I wanted you guys to get like a real example of what it's like setting up a gimbal like this as a first-time user of gimbals. For any of you that are new, wanting to get into using gimbals and that is not as easy as the professionals make it look. But I guess with more practice, the better I will become at doing this, which is very exciting. Yeah, but I'm going to play around with this now as well. Go play with it outside and also try some of the Bluetooth settings and that. So that's going to be awesome. Oh, that looks so cool. Ah, it's so smooth. Yo, that is so cool. Hello. I'm waving at myself in the mirror in case you're wondering. Oh, this is so epic, guys. I'm so excited. Oh, and it can continue just spinning around and around. That's quite cool. Sure, and then they've got 3D axis roll. Okay. So then you'd have to have it like this, yeah? No, it's fine. You can come in and then it just continues spinning. That is so lacquer. Oh, yay, yay. Very cool. Cool. So, there you go. And that's how you set up a gimbal as a first-time user. with lots of difficulties. Yay!